What was your first thing on the agenda when this company came into existence?
Like I said, my first thing on the agenda was how do we differentiate? There are many agri-tech players, there are many yarn mills around, there are many textile mills around, there are many retailers who've been giving you the garments that you're looking at, right? How do we differentiate? So we started looking at what is the biggest problem statement. And the biggest problem statement that we found was that there was no one guy who was basically going very deep into the supply chain and trying to assure price, quality, and transparency.
There was no one.
No one, globally. And that got me excited.
Right.
So when we started this whole company, and though idea was that we'll continue to be in natural fiber space and we'll create the ecosystem, we had to start somewhere. One thing. Everybody says, one step at a time. So we started with silk.
Okay.
Silk being the story of, India has been doing sericulture for ages.
Yeah.
There are, proofs of literature which basically says that silk didn't start from China. Silk actually started from India.
So the whole Silk Route story, all of that, what is that all about?
No, Silk Route was existing, but it actually, how sericulture came into being is most of the time we are told that it came into being from China. But effectively there are some Vedic literatures which basically tells us that it's been existing in India since Indus Valley.
Wow.
And that, India today is the number one consumer of silk and number two producer of silk.
True.
And still we are an import deficit country.
Right.
Why? When I do a bottoms up thesis on this and I try and look at how many farmers are there, what is the cultivation, the plantation that we have of mulberry or stusser or eri or munga, you look at a $75 billion worth of trade that could effectively happen in India. But what India does is just $10 billion.
Right. So that 75 figure we've not touched ever.
We've never touched. We are still an import deficit country. We're importing silk yarns from China.